Hey everyone, hope you're having an amazing day. It's Mark Wiens, and today we're going to be making an Indian, but specifically a Southern Indian, Kerala-style Kottayam fish curry, Garcinia, strong chili. Oh yes. My mind is already transported back to Kerala. Drop these in. Oh wow. Welcome to Street Food at Home. We love to travel. Traveling for food is the best, but we can't always travel. So I'm taking you to the street food cart where we're gonna cook some of our favorite street food recipes. Today we're going back to Kerala, South India, and we're gonna make a Kottayam style fish curry, spicy fish curry.
This is Kottayam style fish curry.
Kottayam style.
Kottayam is this place name.
This place, okay.
Kottayam style fish curry with tamarind. This is the tamarind.
Yes. For that sourness, right?
Yeah.
Kerala is a special state in India, and I remember landing for the first time. You can actually just feel the lush tropical beauty and just sense the abundance of resources. Along with frequently being known as God's own country, Kerala is also known as the Garden of Spices and the Land of Coconuts, and Kerala completely lives up to its nicknames. If there's one single dish that really stands out to me from Kerala and from especially the backwaters Kottayam area of Kerala, it's this style of fish curry. We tried it at many different places. From home cooked was incredible. We had it from a toddy shop.
Rajapuram shop.
Okay.
We are going to Rajapuram toddy shop.
In Kerala, toddy, which is palm wine, is a famous part of the culture. And so what they do is they tap the flowers of the coconut tree to get the sap, which rapidly ferments. Wow. It's delicious. And toddy is typically served at toddy shops, where they serve toddy, but they also are known for their spicy food, extra spicy food. But he dry fries 6 full handfuls of chili powder first. Sweat down. When you think of curry, I mean, for me, I would often think of eating curry with either rice or with some type of bread, either tandoori roti or chapati or any type of bread. But in Kerala, while curry is also eaten with rice or bread, it's also common and traditional to eat with tuber roots. We ate a number of different types of yams. We ate a number of different types of sweet potatoes, I believe, and different cassavas. And so we're also gonna be cooking, we've got a taro and we've got some sweet potatoes. We don't have the exact yams from Kerala. And so we're gonna steam these first, and then we'll get started on the Kottayam fish curry, Kerala fish curry. So since this is gonna take a while to steam, we're gonna get started with the taro and the sweet potatoes. We're gonna peel the skin of the taro. Yeah, and actually I was really surprised how much cassava and yams we ate in Kerala. I mean, rice was the main staple, but lots of meals we had a lot of tubers. Beautiful. And a wok works really well for this. Put the steamer over here, and then if you open the lid here, you can see this is just like empty trays, perfect for steaming. The taro first. Drop this on the steamer tray. Sweet potatoes. Do you think we should poke holes in it? No? It should be fine, huh? How long do you think? Probably at least 30 minutes? Maybe at least 30 minutes. Anyway, we'll keep monitoring it. But in the meantime, now is when we're gonna start making the curry, prepare all the ingredients, get the spices going for the Kerala fish curry. First step, grab a bowl. One of the essential ingredients you need is called pot tamarind, or I think it's called Malabar tamarind. It's Garcinia. It's a fruit that's very sour, and it's absolutely essential in this dish because it powers the entire flavor, the sourness, the real sourness that you want in this curry. I'm gonna take like a handful of this, I think probably about that much. What you have to do is stick it in a bowl. I think that should be good. And then I'm just gonna pour in, this is just normal room temperature water. pour in water. And that needs to sit for at least 10 to 15 minutes because it's going to bring out the flavor. It's going to release the flavor. The sourness is going to come into the water. That just needs to sit. So we'll put this aside. Next up, we're going to prepare the dry spices and get all the dry. I think the easiest way to do this is you have all your spices to get them all onto a plate so that you can prepare the curry quickly. Essential chili, and 2 different types of chili. And these are actually the exact chilies that I brought back from Kerala. This one is Kashmiri chili, which is not spicy, not too spicy, but it's more to add color, that beautiful, beautiful color, and it's known for its fragrance. This one is what they called in Kerala, the strong chili powder, which is the spicy chili. Kashmiri chili. We need quite a big amount, quite a little mountain of Kashmiri chili. And then this one is the strong chili. I'm gonna go about equal amounts. Set this on the plate. Strong chili. Coriander powder. I think that's about good. Turmeric, dry turmeric powder. And about that much. Not too heavy on the turmeric powder. Black pepper. If there's one single flavor enhancer ingredient that represents Kerala, oh, the fresh curry leaves, they're so aromatic. And I'm extremely excited because we have a tree in our yard. I'm gonna pick it fresh off the tree. Come back here. This is probably my favorite tree of the entire garden back here in my yard. These especially get the younger leaves are also especially fragrant. But we'll get a few of these stems, a few of these leaves. Oh yes, these are curry leaves, and I'll actually just almost daily I pick some and just snack on them. But in Kerala, they're used in almost every dish to flavor. They taste like curry. It's just a leaf that just like erupts with curry in your mouth. I love it. Okay, let's go. And now we need to work on the ginger, garlic, and the shallots. We're gonna do about I think about that much should be good. I love ginger. Immediately you can smell that fragrance coming out of it. Garlic. Really quickly, let me check on the sweet potatoes and the taro. Are they soft? Oh, it's pretty soft. You think it's ready? I think it's ready actually. Oh, that took way faster than I thought. Okay, maybe we can turn it off. Ginger and garlic. I'm just gonna lightly chop it, but actually I'll just toss it all into the mortar and pestle. They call it ginger garlic paste. Just take a minute or so, let those juices come out, and then we'll have a nice ginger garlic paste. Set this aside. Perfect. We're just gonna peel these shallots. We're almost ready to start frying, to start cooking the curry. Just gotta get the shallots ready and we'll be good to go. Shallots. I'm constantly going back to watch a couple. I think there were three main times when we saw them making fish curry. One was at the Jungle restaurant that Eben brought us to. The other time was at Eben's house and they made it at home, which was unbelievably good. And then the third time was at the Toddy shop, where it probably was the spiciest version. Each one of them similar, but each one of them had a little different flavor and a little different like method. And so I'm just kind of constantly, while I'm making this recipe, this is my first time to make it. So I'm just, I'm going back to these videos, watching them, the steps. That was amazing food. So traditionally, the curry would be cooked in a clay pot, but this one, it is a little too small, I think. So I think we're gonna have to cook in this pot. Plus it's kind of hard to see on the inside, a little too small for the amount of fish that we're doing. So we're gonna use this pot. One of the foundations of Kerala is the coconut, land of coconuts. And within Kerala food, almost every dish is cooked using coconut oil. Maybe a bit more. Coconut oil in Kerala. And immediately what we're gonna do is we're gonna add in, whoa, mustard seed, and this is fenugreek. Immediately stir that around. Oh yeah, that smells unbelievable. Oh, they're popping. Oh, they're like popping out of the pot. Okay, now add in the ginger garlic. Ginger garlic, shallots. And curry leaves. Straight in. These are the aromatics. Incredibly aromatic too. You can hear those mustard seeds just like pop. Maybe we're a little too high still. Okay, so you want to be on quite a low heat for this, I think, so nothing burns. My mind is already transported back to Kerala. Now we're going to go in with all of that dry spice. We didn't forget anything, right? Kashmiri chili goes in, strong chili goes in, coriander powder, turmeric, and pepper. Drop it all in. That's like a cup of spices, and that's exactly what you want. Oh, that smells unbelievable. And you kind of want to toast that. And then you can pour in a little water to make kind of a paste. There are a couple of different styles at this point. Coughing from that chili. There were a couple different styles that I remember. At the Toddy shop, he actually really toasted that chili, toasted that spices to get a really smoky flavor. And so he really just dry fried it, dry toasted it till it was so aromatic, so smoky from the chili. And then other versions, they actually added in more water, so it almost made a paste of spices first without toasting it so much. So it's kind of different styles, different methods. Oh, yes. Oh, that's the aroma I want. And that color, that beautiful color. Wow, that's unbelievable. Look at that paste with curry leaves. That is just straight flavor overdose. Oh man, something I forgot. And they didn't do this at every place, but at the Toddy shop, they definitely added in some dried chilies, but he toasted them at the beginning, so I'm just gonna toss them in now. It should be fine anyways. Give it that extra spicy insaneness. Okay, that's good. But those I think it would have been even better if I toasted those chilies at the beginning in that oil. I think that's all fully mingled. We've got a nice paste going. Next step, pot tamarind. And you can see now, check this out. The color has become kind of almost like a light orange. So the flavor has been released. We gotta taste it real fast. Oh yeah, that is sour. Oh, I love it. This is like the power of the curry though. Oh man, it's absolutely essential, the garcinia. You can actually add even the fruits, maybe not all of it. I'm gonna put that much for now and we'll see how it is. When I'm doing this, I'm just getting reflections back to the Toddy shop where he had this like bucket of soaking pot tamarind and he just like poured this bucket into the curry. In a rush, I spilled a bunch of mustard seed down here. Have you ever tried mustard seed? Like this? Like unbelievable flavor. It's pure mustard, but it has like a wasabi kind of flavor to it. But one of my favorite moves at the Toddy shop is when he was just stirring that, adding in the pot tamarind, and then he just like stirred it and like dripped it like chai, like he was making chai. That was one of the coolest moves I've ever seen. He's playing with it like chai. Next up, we're gonna move in and add in some salt. I think we're almost getting there. The fish will be the last because it doesn't need too much time to cook and you don't want to overcook the fish. So you want to make sure your sauce, all the spices, and the liquid is all ready to go before you add in the fish. Just for a little bit, you can see a little bit of the red oil starting to form. Might be the coconut oil and all of the spices, all of the ginger garlic too. Okay, let me taste test though. Okay, Toddy shop style taste test. Okay, maybe it's tasting pretty awesome. I think we're good on the pot tamarind. It's like perfectly tart. Maybe a little more salt. And I think we're ready for the fish. Mora. And some type of a kingfish, not totally sure the English name. And so we bought this fish and then Jet in here is gonna chop it up for us. We went to the market this morning and she had a good selection of fresh king mackerel. And so I thought that would go well with this recipe. There were so many different fish that they used. We had fish head at the Toddy shop, but even small fish were used. Mackerel can be used, but a firm fish is good. I'm using king mackerel. Kind of like fish curry common wisdom is that you don't really want to, well, yeah, those are some huge steaks. You don't really want to stir once you add the fish. You don't really want to stir. You want to just leave it in the curry. Otherwise you get kind of a fishy taste. So you drop the fish in. We're gonna drop in a few more strands of curry leaves. This is a pro tip from Evan's kitchen. Evan's amazing family. Okay, pop in some curry leaves. Now we're gonna put in on the cover. Goodbye fish curry. And that's gonna simmer on a very low heat just for, I think about 10 minutes or so. But yeah, we don't really wanna stir it once you add the fish because that will give it kind of a fishy taste. So while that's cooking, let's prepare to eat. Yes. Yes. Luckily we have banana trees in our yard too. I've been waiting for this opportunity. That's a huge leaf, actually. Look at the width of this thing. Maybe just cut a nice plate. Cut that stem. I'm just gonna give this a nice wipe down. Let's check on the fish.
Hi, Mac.
Oh yeah, that's kind of hot. Whew. Okay, let's take that off. All that aroma, that poof. All that, the spices. Look at that fish, that texture. I think we're good to go. Normally at home I'm eating brown rice, so we'll just eat brown rice. It should go great with this. And don't want too much rice because we're also gonna have the taro. And run over to the taro and the sweet potato. I'll grab one sweet potato and one piece of taro. Maybe put it here. Is that too close? Maybe scoot the rice over a little bit. And then I'll put I want a big spot for that fish curry. The fish curry I'm gonna bring over to the table here. Oh yes, the chili oils are forming on the top. That's exactly what you want. A steak, a piece of fish. Oh, I just drizzled all over the place. Okay, fish curry goes down. Get some of those goodies. Drizzle a bit more and onto the rice. And then, of course, we're gonna be continually adding sauce as we keep on eating, especially to those potatoes. Let me just move this over to the side here. Over there. Okay. Yes. And then also, there's just nothing better than eating off a banana leaf. Some people say it adds nutrients to the food, but it's eco-friendly. It's just natural. And I did just wash my hands. Make sure you wash your hands, but the best way to eat is with your fingers, with your hands. Oh yes, that fish. You can even kind of like mix it up with the rice. I just love this curry because it's healthy, it's vibrant, packed full of spices and spice.
Oh yes. Oh, there's the complete meal.
The best way to take this, chirikari tharu. Charu matra. I will show you.
Okay. I don't think I've ever been so excited for breakfast in my life.
So the best way to take this mashed potato is have a little bit of fish and this fish curry, the gravy. Pour it over. And that aroma of tamarind as well as chili. Awesome. Mix. To eat like a local. So you have to mix this. Yeah. After that, let's break a bit of fish, mackerel fry, and add it here. No, what I love here, the taste of tamarind with the mashed cassava as well as the yam. Awesome. With the spiciness of the chili.
You want that curry sauce to flow like a waterfall on your plate. Continuously. Pour into your mouth. Then mash that in. Oh, that's hot. That's right out of the pot. Ooh. It's not quite the right yam that they were using, but I think it works actually. It's delicious. And again, it just kind of like mashes up with that curry sauce, with that gravy. I'm loving this. I am although it's not quite the same atmosphere of being at the toddy shop, surrounded by water, with toddy, drinking toddy. I'm drinking water. The flavor, the spices, food. That's what I love so much about food. It transports you to that culture, to that place, through the flavors of your mouth. And I start to remember the people. Eben, the amazing man who sang us songs as we were sitting at the toddy shop. Through these flavors, through these spices, you can remember the experiences. And so that's what I love so much about food. And I hope through this series, Street Food at Home, that we can celebrate these dishes, these amazing dishes from around the world. It's so much fun cooking, and so I'd encourage you to try out some of these recipes. Let's celebrate some of the best street food around the world with Street Food at Home. So that's it, that completes this recipe. I'll have all the ingredients listed in the description box below so you can make this recipe, you can make this street food at home. And I wanna say a big thank you to everyone in Kerala who made this fish curry for me, and I had a chance to learn and to taste. And huge thank you to Eben for the inspiration. And I wanna say a big thank you to you for watching this video. I hope you have a chance to make this recipe at home, and I would love to see your photos and hear about your experience making Kottayam fish curry. Thanks again for watching, and I will see you on the next video.